Hello, my name is George Morey, and I'm a rising freshman from Atlanta, Georgia, majoring in business administration. My favorite film is probably The Shawshank Redemption. However, I also enjoy film franchises like Harry Potter and Marvel. In the early cinema of attraction, one of the main goals of the films was to show rather than tell. Filmmakers wanted to display images on screen that elicited a reaction from the viewer. Whether it be amazement, laughter, or just general amusement, the focus was to deliver a feeling or experience versus tell a story. Feelings and experiences that the audience most likely could not experience on their own. This was the attraction that drew people to the cinema of attraction. And I believe we see these same attractions today in social media platforms like YouTube and TikTok. Creators make content that shows rather than tells, using creative imagery to gain the interest of the viewer. Videos can be about different people, places, or things, and often aim at grabbing the attention or getting a reaction from the viewer, just like the cinema of attraction. In the early cinema of attraction, filmmakers would create short trick films that use different basic editing techniques to create films that appear to be magic. In this example, Undressing Extraordinary by Robert Paul in 1901, Paul uses quick cuts to appear as if the subject is magically changing clothes. This type of film was very popular at the time and was a magical attraction that viewers enjoyed. In the present time, trick videos have re-emerged on the popular app TikTok, where different creators use the same quick cuts to create magical transitions that shock and impress the viewer. These transition videos are not that different from the trick films we saw in the early 1900s and are just one example of the many similarities between the cinema of attraction and social media platforms of today. Another example of how the cinema of attraction still lives on today through social media is through the popular genre of travel vlogging. This is a genre where creators travel the world and show off incredible destinations, giving their viewer an escape from their everyday routine to a place where they may never get to go. In the early 1900s, when they were called scenics or travelogues, the goal was the same: to provide viewers with an escape to an incredible destination that they most likely will never get to go. In this travelogue, the filmmaker is showing off the 1913 Firework Festival in Singapore. There are first-person view shots of the main street, the people, the architecture, and more. And they are trying to give the audience the feel as if they are really there. We see similar shots in this travel vlog from Casey Neistat, where he uses first-person shots of Croatia's beaches, cities, and oceans. And while the technology is clearly advanced in Casey's video with higher quality and drone shots, the main thing to focus on is the goal of the artist, and that is to share the video of a destination. Another way that YouTube and TikTok are similar to the cinema of attractions is the way that the creators interact with their audiences. A common theme of the cinema of attraction was the awareness of the audience. Contrasting from narrative films at the time, where the camera was merely used to look in on a situation, the cinema of attraction used the camera as a window to interact with the viewer, often breaking the fourth wall or using the camera to show a first-person view. This interaction is also seen in social media apps of today, where creators are constantly interacting with their audience and relying on them for the success of their videos. In both of these mediums, creators rely on the feedback of the audience for the popularity of the film or video. In early cinema of attraction, the success of a film often depended on the small-scale, word-of-mouth advertisement. And today's social media is the same way, utilizing link sharing, texting, and just normal conversation to get the word out about their content. Overall, through the 100 years of technology and culture change, the cinema of attractions still inspires many, and we see aspects of it throughout our films and social media today.